Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, I do have a list of talking points. Not again, it's not very many. Nowhere near as many as the first one. And I've got slides. I put those together this morning. So I was like, oh yeah, we're doing this today. I need to get this together. All right, here we go. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to everybody's favorite, most original thing on the internet. It's white dudes talking about sports. I don't have an actual name for this podcast, but might as well be white guys talking about football because that's what it is. Got a couple of points we're going to talk about today. Just going over the records and standings, checking in based on kind of how we predicted preseason, checking on how the awards race is. I've got the betting odds currently up, so we'll see what's tracking there. And then we're going to end off the same way we did last time with the NFL grid thing. We did so well at that last time. And then I've got a new little fun game we're going to play in honor of spooky season. That'll be fun.
Ooh.
But starting up, records check in. Where's my tab? I've got so many tabs. Where's it at? Here we go. The current standings and my predicted standings from when we did the playoff predictor. Are there any teams for you guys that stand out as biggest surprises so far in either a negative or a positive way?
Well, I understand why, but Bengals.
Yeah, 1-3.
Joe Burrow got hurt in the preseason, and he just never recovered, and they just won't. Like, honestly, just call this season a wash. Let Burrow rest for the rest of the goddamn season and start again next year.
Yeah, don't ruin your franchise quarterback.
I mean, that would be common sense, though.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're 1-3. They're already 2 games behind Baltimore. 2 of those losses being divisional games. That sucks. Pittsburgh is doing better than I thought they were going to. I think a lot of people.
Their defense is fucking carrying that offense.
Their defense is doing so good. Them and Cleveland are sitting at 2-2. It's going to be a competitive division. Yeah, that division historically hits really hard in the division. They play really aggressively against each other. You don't want to risk Burrow getting hurt again.
Oh, you know what I am also surprised about? Why have they not fired Matt Canada into the sun yet?
Steelers fans want that so bad.
Yeah.
Why is
literally
he
the
still
whole
there?
blame Canada.
That offense looks like garbage. Garbage.
He can only do so much with Kenny Pickett. He's trash.
Kenny Pickett is not that bad.
Yes, he is.
Matt Canada, however, is that bad.
You know who else is that bad? The Carolina Panthers.
Shut the...
Condolences, Brian. The Carolina Panthers are some dog shit. The only team left without a win this season.
Yeah, because they Bears decided to actually be a football team last night.
Yeah, that was the first full game of football I've watched this season from the NFL.
And you know, Bryce Young could have used a number 1 receiver.
Yeah, if only they had a guy like DJ Moore, who just went the fuck.
What was it? 8 receptions, 200 and some yards, and 3 TDs. 4 really, but the refs screwed him.
Yeah, he got screwed on one of them. It was.
He could have had 4. He could have had 4.
He should have had 4. What was his actual? 8 catches, 230 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Can you imagine if Carolina hadn't traded up, sat where they were, and drafted Anthony Richardson and still had DJ Moore? How much better off they'd be?
Or better yet, if they had been able to get Stroud somehow. If they had traded up not as far and got Stroud.
You would have had to have gotten over Houston.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't have had to. You may have not had to have traded DJ Moore.
Well, yeah, but Houston was at 2.
Houston was not trading away that pick because they wanted Stroud.
The only way you were getting Stroud is if you drafted him 1.
Yeah. Fair.
However, I think they could have gotten Richardson at 9.
Even with the trade up, they still should have gone Stroud.
No, because if they say it at 9, no, because the Indianapolis dropped him at 4, didn't they?
Yeah, but if Bryce Young would have been on the board at 4,
he wouldn't have. There's no way.
Well, who else was on the? Me and Brian talked about this the other day. Hold on. NFL drafts. Let's look at the teams who were there, whether or not they would have taken. So
I know
Bears?
number
No.
one was the Bears. They wouldn't have taken him.
nope. Number 2 was Houston, who were going to take CJ Stroud.
Yep.
Who originally had 3? Because the Houston
The
traded up to
Cardinals.
they wouldn't have taken a QB if they had stayed there.
No.
The Colts are at 4. They drafted Richardson. However, at that point, Bryce Young still would have been on the board. They probably would have taken him at 4.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Then you've got Seattle. They're not taking a QB.
It would have been a rough call for Indy. I think.
Actually, Seattle taking Richardson there wouldn't have been a bad call simply for the fact of like you have him sit behind Geno, who's not going to last forever.
I don't
And
think they do
then-
that because Seattle is in competing. Like they're in a window of competing for a title.
No,
I
I
don't
know.
think
I'm not saying like you're preparing for your future immediately, but like having the next successor to that offense wouldn't have been a bad idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you say, have the rookies sit behind a quarterback for a year to learn.
My point is, you don't
And
waste
then
a
not-
top 5 pick on a project quarterback when you're competing for a title.
That's also not a project
You-
quarterback. That's planning for the future.
Well, no, but if you're in a situation where you're thinking we can win a title this year or next year, you're not drafting for the future. You're drafting guys who can come in and make an impact right now,
They're also
like Devon Witherspoon, which is who they drafted.
they're
Yeah,
also
that's fair.
they're also not going to win a championship this year or next year.
Well, no, but I mean they're currently 3-1. They're sitting. They're probably going to finish second in that division, possibly first, if San Francisco falls off a cliff. But like they're a good team. I don't think they're drafting for the future with the 5th overall pick.
They would
They're
this
building the
point-
defense up.
at this point. San Fran would probably have to get the Marshall
Um,
treatment to lose that division.
Then number 6, you would have had the Cardinals, who again aren't taking. Well, they drafted. If the trade doesn't happen, Detroit has that pick. Detroit have Goff. They're not taking a QB. Then you've got the
Apologies,
Raiders.
hyperactive dogs.
You're good. Then you've got the Raiders, who the Raiders might have taken a quarterback. Like they might have taken.
Yeah.
They might have taken him there. The Falcons, I think the Falcons at that point would have stayed set on Bijan Robinson. Then you've got 9, which is where Carolina was. Like worst case scenario, you trade up with the Raiders up 2 spots to get Anthony Richardson, or potentially even Bryce Young if the Colts don't take him. I don't think they needed to trade up to 1 to get a franchise QB.
Am I the weirdo that thinks they should have not drafted a quarterback this year?
And just rode with Dalton all year?
Well, oh Lord. Apologies.
No, you're good. What are your thoughts on that, David? Do you think they should have just rocked with Andy Dalton or some other?
I
Free
mean,
agent?
so here's the thing, and I said this in our preseason one.
The offense looks
I-
better.
I don't think that Bryce Young should have started at all this year.
Agree.
I think
Hard
the
agree.
better play. I think the better play was to have him sit behind Andy Dalton. Who, yes, and is Andy Dalton one of the best quarterbacks of all time? No, he's not.
No.
But is he a veteran that knows what he's doing and
Yeah.
understands how to play the game of football? Yes, he is. He is
Oh.
a very subpar quarterback. He's like a Kirk Cousins quality quarterback. He's not anything great. He's not anything fantastic, but he'll get the job done.
Cousins isn't that bad.
Cousins is better than Dalton.
My point being, he's probably not a quarterback that's going to win you a championship, but
No.
you can learn a lot from him.
We also weren't going to compete for a championship this year, regardless.
No, you weren't. You know, exactly. And that's the point. Like, why throw your rookie quarterback out there when your offensive line is okay, but isn't great?
we are
Like,
getting
defensive-
Corbett back though.
Yeah. And so you let him learn from Andy Dalton, and then he starts maybe next year. And then, he's had that year of learning and he'll be better. And potentially you can use that high draft pick from not doing so well this year. Well, Bears have their pick
The
anyway.
Bears
So,
are
it
going to
doesn't
wind
fuck-
up with 1 and 2.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bears are going to want to hold.
so never mind.
Jesus.
I was gonna say if you had that high draft pick the next year, then you go and get a wide receiver. But apparently that's not gonna happen.
Or again, just don't do the trade. You've got your receiver. You don't have to give
Yeah.
up your first rounder next year, and you can build your offensive line behind the quarterback you could have gotten anyway. Or worst case scenario, both quarterbacks are off the board. All right, well, we didn't get one of the franchise guys this year. Fuck it, let's tank for Caleb Wilson next year.
But I mean, to be fair, he's already said he's just going to stay in college if the right team isn't going to be available to draft him.
Well,
That's
okay,
true.
where did Bijan Robinson get picked?
Atlanta,
No.
7.
Well, I mean,
Eight.
I know
Oh,
location,
7, right.
but pick.
7.
My thought is, what if Carolina had
6.
traded up, like either jumped Atlanta or traded with Atlanta and got Bijan themselves?
Brian, let me ask you a hypothetical question in a hypothetical world in a situation that Carolina's never been in before. Imagine having a team that's not very good except for having one really good running back. What do you think that's going to do for Carolina?
Well, their running back stable isn't bad.
It's never
It's
been
not-
bad.
It's just
What's-
Miles Sanders can work as part of a rotation. He's not as good as people think because Philly made him look good,
Mm-hmm.
and even he still tried to look like poop.
My point is, it doesn't matter how good your running game is when the rest of the team sucks.
Yeah, but
they
what I'm
they
saying-
just
but-
wasted.
But what I am
McCaffrey.
saying is, if they had jumped Atlanta or
Mhm.
traded with Atlanta and got him, then they could have had a young running back for to work with the rookie next year.
That's fair.
That's
But,
that's my Carolina has always been a more run oriented team. So if they had got
well.
That's
To be
because
fair,
they can't draft quarterbacks.
they can't
fair.
draft shit.
To be fair, that's why they got Miles Sanders, because they figured the veteran running back would help take a lot of pressure off the rookie. Except they didn't account for the fact that Miles Sanders sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, they already had Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, I understand your thought process, but for me, it's like that's doing the exact same thing you just did.
Yeah.
You had a solid team. You had McCaffrey, who was taking the pressure off the quarterback. You just haven't had a good quarterback there, nor have you been able to draft one.
We still may not have a good quarterback.
I think you should.
He
You're
played.
0
He,
and 4.
he played for what? He played for what? 2 games? 3 games before he got
Something like
hurt. Bryce Young.
Mhm.
So here's my thing. I hate when he's had a couple of games under his belt and you're already writing him off. I would say let him have the rest of the year off to recover from his injury. Let him watch Dalton, see how he does next year. If there's no improvement, if there's no attempt to make a step forward, then okay, maybe it's time to panic.
I mean, I'm not writing him off because of how he's played this year. Any young quarterback would probably be kind of crap with this O line.
Yeah, nobody's doing
My
shit in that
thing
team.
is, I have a very high tendency to avoid Alabama running backs in general. Not the running back,
quarterbacks.
Alabama quarterbacks in general.
That's not unfair because they're a product of their system. They always look good. And
Mac
they're
Jones
not.
is meh.
I would say Mac Jones is probably one of the 5 best NFL quarterbacks to come from Bama. Which isn't saying much.
The reason why he's improved a lot is because Bill O'Brien just came from Bama. Isn't that where he just came back from? Wasn't he
so.
with Alabama?
Probably.
Yeah. So that he understands a lot of their offense, so he understands how to get the most out of Mac Jones. Which, by the way, again, we're talking about stuff, and I just want to bring it up. The Patriots' offense has not looked terrible this year.
No.
So thank you, Bill O'Brien. It's just we can't get it together. We cannot get it together, whatever the fuck the problem is.
Zeke's doing his job.
Speaking,
Sitting on the bench and doing nothing.
he's getting a couple of carries a game, and that's about it. Speaking of since we just talked about both the y'all's teams for a minute. Speaking of all offenses that are doing pretty good, how about them Dolphins?
Chase Claypool.
I'm actually
enjoy that.
I'm actually really mad at that move. Why would you mess up a good thing? He literally just got run out of his organization for being a diva. Twice.
Well, I mean,
Twice.
the player formerly known as Robbie Anderson is still there, and he's kind of a diva.
Yeah. Fuck Bobby Treasure.
Yeah. So
No,
here's the thing. There was a lot of rumors before Claypool went to Miami that New England was interested in bringing him in. When number one, we have a decent wide receiver depth room right now. It's just we don't have a significant number one receiver. So maybe not bringing another guy
Can't relate.
who maybe not bringing another guy who's mid. But it like he needs a guy like a Bill Belichick that can get his shit together. And that's one thing Belichick's good at is he'd been like, listen, we're tired of your shit. This is how you're gonna do it, or else you're not gonna be here, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it worked for Randy Moss. Didn't work for Antonio Brown, but nobody could save him.
Yeah, he was already very, very gone.
If he can keep his attitude in check, he is a great addition for Miami.
He's a good number 3 wide receiver for that team.
I would rather have Cedric Wilson, though. He doesn't have attitude issues. He's on their roster.
Okay.
He's currently their wide receiver 4, I think.
Yeah, because, I mean, you figure Hill and Waddle are 100% your number 1 and number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no doubting that.
And then you've got Mostert and A-Chain in the backfield.
Good Lord. They are looking insane.
A Chen? I think it's pronounced a Chen now.
Oh no, it's A-Chain.
I've heard it pronounced multiple different ways.
Yeah,
I saw on a thing recently that he like established himself. He wanted it to be pronounced a Chen.
A Chen? Oh, okay. Well, if that's what he's publicly said, then it's going to be a Chen.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he's exploded out of nowhere. Raheem Mostert's doing really good.
Thanks, Broncos.
Yeah, thanks, Denver. Giving up 70 fucking points.
I mean,
I love the story that the players asked McDaniels not to go for the fucking field goal to get the most points. It's like, you're already beating them 70-0. You might as well just score the most points in NFL history.
Did the players actually ask him not to go for it? Did they ask him not to go for it? Really?
That's the reports. Is Tyreek went up to him and told him, "Don't do it. We don't want to do it to them."
Why?
I don't know.
You already beat him by 50.
What's another field goal?
They didn't want to. I guess they didn't want to beat a dead horse.
You already beat a dead horse an entire quarter ago.
Yeah, they did. They really did. Hell, they had Mike White. They had fucking Mike White come in and fucking throw a touchdown.
Touchdown! Mike White threw like a 50-yard bomb.
Yeah. By the way, over Patrick Surtain, who's their best cornerback, who probably just gave up at that point. He's like, "Fuck this, I'm done. I don't even care."
You gotta
anymore.
be fucking kidding me.
He probably like gave up in like the second quarter when it was like 30-0. He was like, I'm done. I'm checking out. Good luck, guys.
Yep. Bye.
In the fourth quarter, they're trying to just run the clock out, handing it to a Chen, and he just breaks off a 40-yard run out of nowhere. It's like we're trying to end this game. You've got to tackle us.
That game was so bad.
Let's see. Scroll through the rest of
That was terrible.
that AFC South.
I will say that is one of my biggest surprises from the AFC West is how I didn't expect the Broncos to be this bad. Like, I didn't expect Sean Payton to come in and just fix everything immediately. But they have not looked good at all in any of their games.
We're gonna totally ignore the fact that I predicted them to go 10-7.
Here's the thing about Denver. The only thing that was good about them last year was the defense.
Mm-hmm.
And their defensive coordinator went to Carolina.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so they've got a whole nother team, and they don't have the skill at the coordinator positions to make up for what is like shit. What we're seeing is last year's team not be unfiltered.
Yeah. So I will say that is the one part of Carolina that's looked good is their defense.
Yeah.
Wow. Surprising that a good defensive coordinator makes a defense look good.
I know, right? I mean, it's not the fans or the team's fault. Their players keep getting hurt. I mean, Shaq Thompson, J.C. Horn, both keystones of that defense, but apparently they're able to work around them.
Yeah, get the most out of your players. Rod Marinelli used to be really good for that in Dallas, about kind of making the most out of whatever players he had on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what was a dumber prediction for me. Picking the Bears to win their division at 10-7 or picking Denver to go 10-7.
Denver.
Those were both really bad picks on my part.
I think No. I ended up picking the Lions, but I think I picked the Bears to finish second in that division. That's not happening.
In
That's
all
just
fairness-
that's just not happening.
In all fairness, the Bears have less reason to be bad.
Yeah, I mean their quarterback is currently leading the NFL in passing touchdowns, but it doesn't matter.
It's because of their so things that they addressed was they addressed the wide receiver issue, which is they needed a number one, so they have DJ Moore. Their defense is still bad, and their offensive line is not really that good either.
No, it's not.
If the
So,
Panthers
like-
don't improve in the next 2 years, their whole front office needs to be shipped off to the fucking sun. Because shipping off DJ Moore, unless the Bryce Young thing works really, really well, shipping off DJ Moore and those picks is going to go down as one of the worst decisions in Panthers history.
Well, even if he's a good, even if he winds up being a good quarterback, he's got to have somebody to fucking throw it to.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what they're hoping for. Mango, I think his name is.
Mingo to develop.
Yeah, they're hoping for Mingo to develop, but he doesn't look like. I don't know if it's just because they haven't had anyone to throw to him. Because I know ever since Andy Dalton's taken over, he's mostly relied on Adam Thielen, which I mean, it makes sense. Veteran to veteran, you understand that this guy can play ball.
Oh,
You don't
and
really want to
Chark.
risk the rookies.
Sharks
Yeah,
did
that's
good.
Chark.
and Chark. But again, another veteran.
Yeah.
Like he's not relying on the rookies as much. He's going with, I know these guys can play ball. I'm going to go with them because I can trust that they're going to actually do their job.
And Adam Thielen's not going to drop the ball. He's got
No.
a really good set of hands.
He's still got life in him, as much as we like to
Mhm.
joke that he's a shell of his former self, which he is.
Yeah.
He's not as good as he used to be. He's definitely slowed down a little bit, but he still can play.
But
Mhm. Big
he's
time.
not Jerry Rice trying to play in Denver.
No.
Exactly.
No. One surprise I'll say looking over, and it's not a surprise for me because I predicted it. That's Tampa. 3-1.
Yeah.
I did
And
call
they-
them winning that division this year.
And they only lost to the Eagles, who have a really good defense.
Yeah, the Eagles are probably the best team in football.
I mean, they're
They're a
certainly-
better team than San Francisco. They're overall probably better than Baltimore.
I would
Kansas City, I think, is a toss-up.
San Fran and Miami.
Kansas City has not been playing good this year. They have
No.
not been playing good
Of course,
this year.
the year I draft Patrick Mahomes and Harrison Butker in fantasy football,
Mahomes is
It's
going
like,
to do good things
bro.
anyway. But yeah, Miami has been a very good team.
Yeah.
But Buffalo, despite their 3-1 record, I feel like they've been kind of disappointing too.
So they had a disappointing week one. Ever since then, they've really turned that ship around and they
Yeah, that's
really
true.
corrected themselves.
That's true.
The issue that they were having was turnovers. They were turning over the ball way too much. And Josh Allen's been really protected with the football as of late. But that's been an issue his entire career is turnovers. And he doesn't have Brian Daboll anymore to lean on.
Yep.
That I will also say that is a little bit of another surprise. The Giants took a major step back, a major step back from a team that made the playoffs last year to whatever the hell they're doing this year.
Called that.
Yeah, I think you did.
I know I did. I've got my predictor pulled up. I predicted them going 3-14, which they might not finish that bad, but a quarter of the way through the season, they've only got one win.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't trust their Daniel Jones. I don't trust him. He's bad. He can run, and he can throw the ball far. But
Well,
he's
they
not-
also lost Saquon.
yeah, that's
well,
true.
he's not out for the season, but he's kind of been day to day.
And their
yeah.
offensive
So
line is not very good.
with the pounding Daniel Jones took recently, I'm surprised
Yeah.
he's still alive.
10 sacks in one game.
I thought it was 11.
Same here.
It was either 10 or 11. It was a lot.
But
No,
yeah, it was
he got sacked 10 times, and they ran a trick play where one of their receivers got sacked.
Oh, okay.
There were 11 sacks.
11 sacks in the game, but he got 10.
He took 10 of them.
Fudge.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a whole bunch.
I mean, I don't typically feel bad for players from Duke, but I almost want to feel bad for Danny Jones.
I don't, because I had to.
Oh,
I felt terrible for Chubb.
Yeah.
You gotta feel bad for Nick Chubb. I had him. in
Nobody
fantasy
hates
football.
nobody hates Nick Chubb. Nobody.
No.
Nobody.
And he freaking I
Nope.
think he had the same injury he had like a couple years ago. The
Mhm.
exact same thing happened. I'm like, buddy, no. Why couldn't it have been Deshaun Watson?
It's like I'll donate my knee. Get up, Nick. You can have my knee.
Speaking of people who could use knee donations, I know we're all just devastated at the loss of Aaron Rodgers for the season.
Oh my god, I'm just so sad. It's to
And
be fair, it's his Achilles, not his knee.
Yeah, that's true.
but
He
yeah.
has one of the hardest injuries to rehab from in all of sports.
He may be done.
Yeah.
I think he's done.
Oh no, I'm so
I hope
sad.
I know.
I'm not a
Devastated.
big Aaron Rodgers fan, but even I would hate for even him to go out like that.
Happened with his predecessor. Not the same injury.
I'm saying let him come back.
And go to the Vikings.
Shit the bed.
Go to the
shit
Vikings.
bed. But
Come back, go to the Vikings, and get a concussion in the playoffs.
Yeah, and then get like 10 years, and then like 10 years from now, he stole some money from charity, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Man, what a bastard Brett Favre turned out to be. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but I can't think of much of anybody that actually thought he was a great guy back in the day.
No.
People like I used to live in the area that he grew up. People down there loved him. Granted, it's because he was the hometown kid, but like people talked about what a stand-up dude he was.
Well,
He used to were misinformed.
They were misinformed. Yeah, the high school actually I think had a statue of him outside at one point. I could be wrong.
They might want to take that
But
down.
they definitely had a sign that said home of Brett Favre.
They might want to take that down.
they might.
Yeah. See, I don't think there's any other surprise. Nobody's shocked that Philadelphia's 4-0.
Yeah,
No.
nobody.
Nobody's
Literally nobody.
actually, as much as people hate him, nobody's surprised that Dallas is 3-1. They're a good football team.
I'm surprised the Cardinals have been as competitive as they've been.
Same.
I expected them to be the worst team in football, and they're not.
They've only got
It's
one
either-
win.
Well,
Who was
it's
that
either the
one win
Bears-
against?
It was
Who was
either
that
the
one?
Bears. It's either the Bears or the Panthers for the worst team in football this year. I
it's
don't know. Who.
Panthers. I'll go
I think
ahead
it's the
and
Panthers.
say they're oh fuck.
The Panthers didn't give up 70 points though.
No.
Although wait for Miami to come to town is coming.
Yeah. I'm not watching that game.
Yeah, Arizona was competitive. Who was it they beat again? Oh yeah, it was the Cowboys, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I love them cowgirls.
Getting roasted by Josh Dobbs.
How about them cowgirls?
I'm not gonna lie. I found it really humorous.
Yeah. I for someone who loves the NFL page, the NFL memes page, I love when the Cowboys lose because it's the just checking to see if y'all still them
Still them
boys.
boys. Fucking Josh Dobbs.
I mean, who actually dislikes Josh Dobbs?
Nobody. Although I will say I wasn't surprised to see them lose to Arizona because Dallas just doesn't play well against the Cardinals. The last time they played when Dallas was doing really well, they got absolutely shit on by Kyler Murray. Like they don't like playing the Cardinals for whatever fucking reason.
They also don't like playing in the playoffs either.
That's true. At least they're going to be in the playoffs, unlike the Panthers.
Yeah, playoffs. You're talking about playoffs?
Dallas will do two things. Dallas will do two things this year that Carolina won't. They'll be in the playoffs and they'll have their own first-round draft pick.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. And they'll lose in the first round, just
And
like
they'll
the
lose in
every
the
other
first
year.
round.
Team.
And they'll lose in the first. I don't. I love my team. Go Dolphins.
And hey, Brian, if it makes you feel any better, I'm with you there. In the words of Seth Rollins, hates football.
Hates football. All right. Who do we got now?
Every time the Bears lose, it's fucking
yeah,
Seth
'cause
Rollins.
he-
And then I was
football.
going to jump over to
Chicago.
Buffalo, but then their owner said that thing, and I'm like,
yeah,
nope.
nah, fuck the Bills. Fuck the Bills. All right.
I'm
awards
also not
race.
going to bandwagon to Miami. So
Hop aboard. Choo choo.
Hmm.
All right. I've got the betting odds. Let's see if you guys can guess who's the front runner for these awards.
Okay.
MVP.
Patrick Mahomes.
Nope.
Tua.
Nope.
Really? Oh.
Josh Allen.
Fuck him.
Tua and Mahomes are both plus 500. Josh Allen is plus 325.
I don't know. I get. In all fairness, Pat Mahomes isn't playing all that well, but I didn't
No,
think
it's
Allen
a
was
name
playing
thing.
much better.
Let's see. Josh Allen stats. This year, he has 1,048 yards, 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, with a 74.8% completion percentage. He's playing good. He played really bad against the Jets, really well against the Raiders, fine against the Commanders, and really well against the Dolphins. So yeah, like he's playing fine. I would think, and this is not my bias showing, I would think Tua's numbers have been better. Although Josh Allen won the head-to-head. So
Yeah, that's fair.
all right, next up, Offensive Player of the Year.
Is it player? I thought it was rookie. It says RO.
Well, I'm scrolling down on the website that's got it pulled
okay.
up. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
necessarily
yeah,
just
yeah,
going
yeah.
in order on the slide. Offensive
Gotcha.
Player of the Year. Who do y'all think's leading?
Can I get a hint? Is it a wide receiver?
It is not.
Is not a wide receiver.
Bijan Robinson.
No.
Is it Christian McCaffrey?
It is Christian McCaffrey at plus 210.
Oh, right. You're doing OPO.
Yeah, OPOY, yeah.
I was thinking rookie.
McCaffrey at 210, Jefferson and Hill tied at plus 550, and then the long shot, Stephon Diggs and Lamar Jackson at plus 2,000.
Yeah, no, yeah, they've literally got no chance.
No. Next up, Defensive Player of the Year. Not rookie, player.
I'm trying to let's see.
This is probably the easiest one to guess.
Is it
Is it
TJ
now?
Watt?
It's not TJ Watt.
That would be my vote, though.
TJ Watt's third at plus 500.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
What you got, David?
Is it Nick Bosa?
Nope.
Oh, is he on there?
He's a long shot at 2,200.
Micah Parsons.
Wow.
It's Micah Parsons at 175. And
Is
then
he
it's
doing that? Is he doing that one this year?
Yes, he is. And then second is actually Myles Garrett at plus 250.
Okay.
What else? He's probably a pretty good defensive end when he's not swinging football helmets at people.
Yeah, Parsons, Garrett, and Watt are the only ones that have any realistic chance. Nick Bosa is plus 2,200. Aiden Hutchinson is plus 2,500.
He's
as well as
been
Chris
a
Jones.
beast.
Yeah, so is Chris Jones, is also at 2,500. Next up, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Rookie Bijan.
Nope.
Then it's got to be Stroud.
It is Stroud. It's Stroud at 175. Robinson is plus 400.
Yeah.
Puka Nakal is plus 450.
Nakua.
Puka Nacua.
Puka Nacua. Who the fuck?
He's the Rams wide receiver number 1 right now because Cooper.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I have him on. I have him on my fantasy team, and I fucking love him. His name's awesome.
You know, if I was gonna put money on one of these awards right now, how'd you say it's pronounced, David? Devon Achan? Achan. Achan's plus 700. I might would put money on Achan winning a Roy. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Well, since the obvious choice got hurt, again, condolences.
Yeah, because he definitely. Actually, I don't know if he was. He was definitely going to be up here.
Yeah.
Hutchinson's a rookie, isn't he? Or was he a rookie last year?
Aiden Hutchinson, I think he was a rookie last year.
Shit.
I don't know many defensive rookies.
He's a defensive lineman.
Defensive lineman. Davis?
Nope.
Is like I don't know what they do.
Jalen Carter.
I was gonna say Carter, but I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was his position.
Yeah, he plays on the line.
Yeah,
he's a beast.
I'm getting him and Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis mixed up.
Yeah.
They're in the same place, though.
I didn't bother putting Comeback Player of the Year on the list because it's going to be DeMar Hamlin.
If he even steps foot on the field.
He already has.
He did?
He played last week.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he already won.
Yeah, he won. And then Coach of the Year. It's actually a two-way. It's a two-way tie right now at plus 400.
Mike McDaniel and Andy Reid.
One of them is Mike McDaniel.
Is it Kyle Shanahan?
Nope. Shanahan's plus 1,000.
Really?
I know who
Mhm.
it's not.
Who?
Frank Reich.
It's not Frank Reich.
Is it Andy Reid?
Nope.
No, it's not Andy Reid. I don't know. No idea.
Dan,
not the-
Dan Campbell.
Oh,
You know what?
Yeah,
I may
Lions.
start pulling for the Lions. Fuck it.
Yeah, Dan Campbell's awesome.
And he has made the
hey,
Lions
watch your
comfortable
kneecaps.
again.
yeah,
Yeah, come up biting
he'll
kneecaps. Gotta love
eat
that
'em.
fighting attitude.
eat him apparently.
Yeah,
He's fucking insane.
love it, love it,
Yeah.
love a team that that is like.
Yeah.
Why can't we have that? Why can't we have that?
Yeah, if I was gonna put money on anybody to win one of those awards, if I was taking a long shot, it would be HN. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was my fun one. This was my Halloween themed one because it's spooky month. Frankenstein's player. We're gonna build our perfect quarterback, running back, and wide receiver. This is for current players only.
okay.
So we'll each
Crap.
pick kind of like for quarterback, one player's arm, one's mobility, and one's football IQ. So David, for quarterback, which one of those do you want? Arm, mobility, or IQ? And who would it be? And then me and Brian will take the other ones.
I'll take mobility, and I'll probably just go Pat Mahomes because he is like
Really?
almost impossible to sack.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
anytime I see someone sack, he's like dicks and dives and dodges. I'm like, dude, go down.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we got Mahomes mobility. Brian, you're up, and I'll just take the third.
And we're talking current players.
Yeah, current only, because like if you're talking all history, you could sit here forever.
I mean, I already had one loaded for mobility, but that got took.
It would have been Michael Vick.
Yeah. But I mean, current players. I had one loaded. Let's see. IQ. I'm going to go with Stafford.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. Arm strength. Who can throw the ball really far? Other than both guys you already picked. Because both those guys have got incredible arm strength.
It's certainly not Lamar Jackson.
No. I'm so sick of that anti-Lamar bullshit.
Well, I mean, no, he's who I would have gone with for mobility.
I would have gone Hurts.
Fair.
Or even Fields.
Yeah, that's fair.
Arm strength.
But I mean,
You know, I'll take an oddball one. I would say Daniel Jones.
he's got a heck of an arm.
Dude's got a fucking cannon. He could just use some better football IQ in the offensive line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, running back. Brian, you pick first. Speed, power, or hands?
I'm going to go with hands. And I think the answer is going to be obvious.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, that was definitely an easy pick.
He was our offense for so long.
Yes, he was. All right, David, speed
I
or
miss
power?
him.
Power. Give me fucking King Henry. He is
Yeah.
powerful.
Oh, Henry.
Yeah, that was also that's the obvious one.
Yes.
Speed. I mean, Debo takes handoffs sometimes, but no. Speed. Who's really, really fast?
Gotta go fast.
Fuck it. I'll take the homer. I'll take Mostert. He's quick.
Yeah, he's pretty quick.
I'll take Mostert speed. Wide receiver. I guess I'll pick first for this one. I'm gonna take CeeDee Lamb's explosiveness.
Okay.
You're up, David.
Route running. Give me Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. If speed would have been on this list, it would have also.
Oh
been
yeah, that
Tyreek
would have been no
Hill.
fucking question. That would have been Tyreek Hill every day, all day. That dude fast.
He fast. All right, Brian.
Eagle Burr.
Whose hands are we getting?
For wide receiver.
Yeah, whose hands we getting? Jalen Rieger.
Fuck. Now, see, I'm torn here. There are there are two wide receivers I really like for this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go with J Jeff. J Jeff got
No, we hadn't taken Jefferson.
Yeah.
That's,
JJF.
yeah, he.
I was
he
going to.
doesn't-
I was debating D Hop.
Yeah,
but
Hopkins is
JJ.
good. Hopkins is good. Yeah, I thought that was a fun little thing
Yeah.
to do again because it's spooky season. Franken player. And then actually the last one I've got is the thing we did really badly at last time, which was
That was fun though.
it was a lot of fun, which is why we're gonna do it again. Boop. Where is it at? Boop. Make sure it popped up. It did. This
Kinda.
was today's. We'll do 2 or 3. What do you mean kind of? Did it not? It's there. Y'all can see that, right?
Sorry for the doggos.
That happens. All right. Yeah, we'll figure we'll do a couple of these. So we got Steelers nice overlap, Steelers Vikings overlap, Steelers Pro Bowlers, Cowboys Pro Bowlers, Washington Pro Bowlers. Okay. Brian, pick one. I love Marcus in the background imitating the dogs.
Yep. I'm I'm gonna go Washington San Fran.
Okay.
Sean Springs.
SEAN.
SHAWN, if I remember
All right.
correctly.
Sean. It's Springs. There we go. Select. Nope.
No,
Nope.
that was kind of a toss. I don't know. I don't know any of these. I'm gonna feel dumb. But,
Do they
you know.
do they have to have played in the Pro Bowl or just have made a Pro Bowl selection?
That's a good question.
Because if it's just
Pro Bowl must be achieved with that team.
okay, so then give me Steelers and give me Big Ben. I think pretty sure he made the Pro Bowl.
He definitely played in Pro Bowls.
There you go.
Let's see. Who do I want? I mean, I think the Pro Bowls are the easiest categories. You literally just pick
Probably.
You literally just pick good players. Washington, San Fran, Washington, Minnesota, Dallas, San Fran, Dallas, Minnesota. Oh,
I think I know the one for Dallas Mini.
Adrian Peterson.
Yep, I didn't. I forgot he played for Washington.
Yep, very briefly. What you got, Brian, for Minnesota, Dallas? Oh, I've got one for that one too.
Herschel Walker.
Yeah. I would have said Dan Bailey. Herschel Walker, who helped build the Dallas Cowboys dynasty. All right, David.
Pro Bowl Cowboys. Give me Des Bryant?
Oh yeah, big time. Big time. I would have said Tony Romo.
That's
I
where
was
I'm
thinking
gonna
I
go
was
to.
thinking Tony Romo, but I'm like, did he
Yeah.
ever make a Pro Bowl?
Yeah, he definitely did. All right, let's see. Brian, you're up. What you got, Brian?
Thing. I think I've got one for Skins Steelers. No, that's not. I would have one for Skins Steelers, but they.
No, we need San Fran, Washington, Washington Pro Bowl, Dallas, San Fran, Pittsburgh, Minnesota.
Okay. Okay then. Washington Pro Bowl, D'Angelo Hall.
Yeah,
I was going to say
he was only guessed by 0.8% of players. Interesting.
Washington. And the Steelers would have been Antoine Randall L.
Yeah. Let's see.
So that's it for the easy category.
Yep, Dallas players who also played for the 49ers. Also played for the 49ers. Let's see. I keep wanting to say Alfred Morris, but he didn't go play there. But I'm getting him mixed up with Frank Gore, who didn't play for the Cowboys. Um,
Alfred Morris might. Didn't he play for San Fran for a bit?
No, he left there and he left Washington and went.
He did a bit in I know New York, and I know he did a bit in Dallas.
Yeah,
I can't remember if he went to San Fran.
Pittsburgh, San Francisco. This is not that difficult.
It
I
shouldn't
wouldn't
be that
think.
difficult.
It really shouldn't be. David, do you have any more since I'm stuck on one?
I want to say before he went to the 49ers, I remember Ray Mary McLeod being on the Steelers.
He was.
Yeah.
That's almost exactly who that is.
Like again, it can be multiple. 2 C's, right?
I think so.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Yep, indeed. 19%.
Hey.
There we go. People played for Dallas and San Francisco. Or I guess Minnesota and Steelers or Washington and
Yeah, Garçon.
Garçon. He did play for the Niners because he was with the Niners first, wasn't he?
No, he was with Washington
He was
first.
Washington first, and then he went to the Niners.
I think he went from Washington to Indy to San Fran.
Mm-hmm.
I have a guy for Steelers Vikings.
Okay.
He's just started playing for Pittsburgh this year. He was in Minnesota most of his career. Patrick Peterson.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Holy!
Would you say most of his career? He started in Arizona. Where did he score? 284. Yeah, we missed one. Go back and do yesterday's.
Too bad we couldn't find out who that was, though.
Well, again, it can be a lot of players.
It could be a lot.
Oh, so there is no one answer. There are
it's anybody who's done it.
Yeah. All right, let's see. The 1,000-yard seasons, I think, will be one of the easier ones.
Yeah.
In fact, go and get us started. Josh Jacobs.
Rushing.
Yeah.
Falcons.
Kamara.
For the Saints.
No. Saints.
Yeah. Alvin Kamara. Nope. He did not rush for 1,000.
Really?
Nope.
I think I might know who that could be, though.
Shoot.
But I'm gonna go with Atlanta and Devontae Freeman.
For 1,000-yard rushers?
Yeah.
Probably be easier just to write Freeman.
Yep. I don't think it is, Brian. Oh, I was wrong. I'll shut the hell up.
Yeah, I'll get the hell up.
Shutting the hell up.
Oh, shutting the hell up. 1,000-yard Saints rusher.
Reggie Bush. No. They had somebody.
Obviously.
No shit.
They have to have at least one.
We're not doing so well on this one, guys.
And see, that was supposed to be the easy one. Let's see. Saints, Titans, Falcons, Titans, Raiders, Titans. Raiders. Yeah, this one's tough. I don't know shit about any of these franchises. They rushed for 1,000 yards for the Saints. Because, yeah, I think Reggie Bush would have been my answer.
Well, Kamara and Bush would have been my guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting stomped at this one. Either one of y'all have any guesses for any more of them? Otherwise, we'll just move on.
I'm thinking. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Julio Jones, Falcons, Titans.
Yeah, Julio did play other places, didn't he? I clicked Julius Jones.
Damn.
Oh, a fucking Raiders Browns. Amari Pooper.
Yeah. He's
Very
right,
good.
you know.
Very good one.
See if we can finish off either one of these categories. Raiders, Titans.
Darius Hayward Bay.
Insect evolution.
I have one.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you have a better
Os-
one though? Because mine.
I do have a better one. I just remembered he played for fucking them. Amari Hoop.
Austin Hooper.
Austin Hooper.
That's what Falcons, Browns.
No, Raiders Titans. He
Raider-
was on the
oh.
Titans. Yeah, he was on the Titans, and then I went to the
Yeah,
Raiders.
that is a better one.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of my answers are going to be more modern players.
Why did I think Chris Johnson played for the fucking
Saints.
Saints? Oh yeah, you can scroll down. That's the most popular one right there.
Landry for the Browns.
Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram.
That's who I was thinking
Mark
of.
Hooper, Julio. Adrian Peterson played for the Saints and the Titans.
Austin Hooper fits two categories.
Yeah, he did.
Good job.
Jarvis Landry. Yeah, Mariota. Yeah, I guess Mariota. Yeah. Yeah, we did really badly at that one. Still a
Look at
couple
these
more.
guys.
Hall of Fame. Okay.
Oh, I got
Jimmy
Indy.
Kelly.
I got Indy Super Bowl champion, Peyton Manning.
I mean, I guess Peyton.
Peyton.
Yeah. There it is. I fucking
Hey!
guess.
Jim Kelly, Hall of Fame Bills.
Hold on. Let's go ahead and get Patrick Mahomes up.
There
in
you go. Yay.
Hall of
Mine did.
Fame. Hall of Fame Bills. Yep. Big time.
Isn't Barry Sanders a Hall of Famer?
If he,
Yeah.
I would say so. He has to be, right?
Doesn't have to be, but he is.
There
I'm
you
saying you would think so. He would just
Hall
not
of
have to be.
Hall of Fame Super Bowl champs. You
I
know how
mean,
many
Joe
that-
Montana, Terry Bradshaw. There's a million.
I'm
Man,
not putting
fuck
Terry.
Tony
I'm
Brad-
not
if they-
putting Terry Bradshaw.
Fuck Terry Bradshaw. He's
Fuck Terry
not a
Bradshaw.
good quarterback.
Okay.
He doesn't deserve his slot.
Evolution.
Staubach.
Staubach. Plus, it fills out the portraitless players at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
All right, we've definitely got the easy ones.
Chiefs, Bills, LaShawn McCoy.
Mm-hmm. Sean McCoy. Yes, indeed. Detroit, Kansas City. I feel like there's been some receivers that have jumped ship from Kansas City and gone there. Oh wait, hold on.
Asian Games.
No. No.
Chiefs, Lions.
I think I have one for Colts, Bills.
Okay.
Zach Moss.
The Moss Boss.
Boss.
There's a couple because they traded him and another running back were involved in a trade between the two last year.
We're so close. Colts, Lions. Colts, Lions. Or I guess Chiefs, Lions.
I got nothing.
I've also got nothing. Brian.
It's one of those things I feel. We're gonna feel stupid when we see.
Yeah, we'll do one more after this.
I doubt it.
Oh no, hold on. Go back.
It's not something I'm good at.
Oh, Eric Ebron. He was a Tar Heel.
And I forgot Matt Castle played for the
Matt
Lions.
Castle's played everywhere.
Sammy. Oh, that okay.
Sammy
Zach
Watkins,
Moss was
Zach
the most.
Moss.
Yep.
Uh-huh. I will say the two we didn't get were the two lowest guessed ones.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more. Let's try to get one more. All right, 3,000.
Tom Brady.
I was about to say, I was about
Tom
to say,
Brady.
David, can you tell me any Patriot quarterbacks that have thrown for 3,000 yards?
Tom motherfucking Brady.
We go ahead and put the Brady killer, Eli Manning, over here because we know he's done it. Yeah, it's kryptonite. San Fran.
Montana.
That is the easiest answer. Joe Montana. All right.
Seahawks and Patriots. I got one.
Okay.
Martellus
Martellus Bennett.
No, the guy who got high all the time. Josh Gordon. Was that his name?
Well, which one did you just say?
Yay!
Martellus
Bennett could actually fit
Patrick.
several of these because he played for the Packers. Who else did he play? For?
Pat's Packers, I believe.
Pat's Packers.
Yeah.
Bennett played for both of them, right?
Yeah, I think he forced his way out of Green Bay to go to.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was drafted by the Cowboys.
They like to draft players that they can't use, don't they?
Well, they didn't need to use him because they had a guy named Jason Witten.
Well, I mean, yeah, Jason Witten was great, but you know.
All right, Giants, Packers.
Leonard Williams?
For Giants, Packers.
Yeah, I'm also not certain about that one.
I'll have to wait on that one then.
I think for 49ers, Seahawks, Marquise Goodwin. Don't quote me on that.
Sounds possibly right.
Well, hold on, real quick before we fuck one up. Didn't Geno Smith?
Yeah.
All right, now Niners, Seahawks. You said who, David?
Marquise Goodwin.
Marquise Goodwin. Yup.
Okay.
Yay!
Giants, Packers, or Niners, Packers. Let's see. See, I hate the 49ers and the Packers.
And you're not a big fan of the Giants either.
Who's jump shit from New York and going to the Fudge Packers? Or Niners, Packers. Yeah, I'm stuck on these two.
I have no idea. Literally none.
For a second, I thought Clay Matthews for the Giants one. I don't know why I was thinking Clay Matthews spent some time there after his time in Green Bay, but he didn't. Defenders, kickers, or some of those journeyman quarterbacks, I guess. Alex Smith didn't play for any of them. He played for a couple places. Fitzpatrick played for the Niners. I don't think he played for the Packers.
Did he play for the Niners?
I thought he did.
He played a lot of places.
Who were some guys that have backed up? God damn it. For a second, I thought TJ Yates may have started some time on the Packers roster. I guess not. All right, we've got one more guess. Throw one out there for either one of them. See if we can get a little bit closer.
Leonard Williams, Giants, Packers.
That's right. You did say that. Leonard Williams. Nope.
Didn't think so.
All right.
Who's the?
And yeah, Brian, you were asked possible answers. That's how many possible answers there are for each one. There are only 6 for Giants. Todd Detmer, Blake Martinez.
No idea who either of those people are.
Blake Martinez quit football, still sold Pokemon cards. Detmer.
I've heard of
Oh
Detmer.
yeah, how could I forget Richard Sherman played for the fucking 49ers and the Seahawks? Duh.
Yeah, he played. He won a Super Bowl.
Deion Branch.
Yeah, Deion Branch.
Yeah, a number of those we had the most popular guesses.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as you put Patriots on the board, I instantly
with quarterback,
know
it's gonna be yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
Well, just like Patriots players in general, like obviously I know them a lot more than like other teams.
Oh yeah, that's because it's your team.
Yeah.
I want to do. Oh, Brian,
Ooh.
we got your team. We'll close off on this
Okay.
one.
Miles Sanders, Panthers, Eagles.
We got to fucking beat one of these. All right.
Le'Veon Bell for the Jets and Steelers.
Jets,
No, no, no,
Steelers,
no, no,
Jets,
no, no.
Steelers, Jets, Steelers.
You're on the wrong box.
Jets, Steelers. Well, you know why I was thinking that? D'Angelo Williams, Panthers, Steelers, right?
Yeah. God, I miss him and Jay.
Yeah, bro. D. Williams and Jason.
Okay, I want to say this. Luke Kuechly, Panthers Pro Bowl.
I was gonna say Luke.
Luke.
Pro Bowl Cardinals. Give me Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry
Hey.
Legend.
If he never made the fucking Pro Bowl, that's a lie.
Oh no, he made the Pro Bowl a fucking lot. Jets
it-
Pro Bowlers.
He has
Cardinal-
more sacks
Cardinals,
than
Steelers,
fucking
James
drop
Conner.
passes.
James, fuck Cancer
Yep.
Connor.
Jets Pro Bowlers.
We're close, guys. We're close.
Brett Favre didn't make the Pro Bowl the year
No.
he played for the Jets. He was washed by then.
The
Did
Jets
Le'Veon
suck.
make it to the Pro Bowl?
No, he
We
was
can't use
bad
Le'Veon
with the
again.
Jets.
We also can't
you
use
can't use the
Le'Veon
same
again.
player
Oh,
twice.
okay.
Can't use the same player twice.
Jet
plus the
Pro
next one.
Bowlers.
Did-
There
did-
can't be a lot of these.
No, probably not.
I guess we could look at the other two first. Jets Pro Bowlers. Oh. Reeves Island.
How the fuck did we take so long to think?
One of the best cornerbacks of all time.
Oh yeah, duh.
Jets Eagles. Or Cardinals Eagles.
Might know this just because of the amount of fucking players that the Jets.
Okay, where is C.J. Gardner Johnson right now?
I don't know.
I can't remember if he's with the Jets or the Saints.
I think he's with the Saints.
Okay, never mind me then.
Cardinals Eagles or Jets Eagles. Notable players who have left Philadelphia and gone to play for a whole bunch of other teams. Nick Foles hasn't served as backup for the Cardinals or Jets, has he?
No.
No. What? No.
Oh, Jets, Cardinals and Eagles is easy. Zach Ertz.
My ball's Zach
Fucking
Ertz. Yeah.
hell.
How did I not think of that? My
I
brain
did-
was just like tight end.
It's like, "Doi."
Well, because it was I really wanted Zach Ertz to stay in Eagles because it would have been Hurts to Ertz.
Okay,
and
do we-
Hurts to Ertz.
Do we think it's a quarterback?
I was
I have
toward
no
the
idea.
end of his career. I don't know why. I may be getting it mixed up from when he was in Philly. Michael Vick didn't spend like half a year with the Jets.
It's Vic. I think it's
so.
Vic.
I swear to God.
I think it's Vic. I think he did spend a bit on the Jets.
If we can't think of a better answer, I'll do Vic. It's 358. I'll give us till
I know he played. I know he played with the Eagles. I just don't remember
Well, yeah.
him being on the Jets.
He had some
Go,
journeyman.
go with Michael Vick. Piece of shit.
Yeah!
Yay, we did it.
Immaculate. We did it.
Our rarity score was not
I remember my Maddens.
Yeah.
Zach Ertz was number
The
one. James
Sanchez.
Conner, Larry
Cam Newton.
Fitz.
Fuck Cam Newton.
Mark Sanchez.
The
Oh,
Sanchez. D-Will.
Le'Veon.
Oh yeah,
Brother.
Cam did make the Pro
I
Bowl.
love how Cam is just his hair. It's
Yeah.
mostly just his hair.
Fuck
Him
Cam.
sliding down that chair, man.
Fuck Cam Newton. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the most popular answers. What were the
7 out of
rarest?
9.
Out of curiosity, what were the rarest answers? Well, it showed me the rarest one.
I think if you hit show. If you
Yeah,
hit
it
show-
pops up another tab. Yeah,
Oh, does it?
it'll
Tell you
show.
the fucking- doesn't
It only
show you
shows the
rarity.
list of possibles.
Oh, okay. It doesn't show you the rarity.
I
Okay.
wonder. Player scores 17,000. Oh, that's people that got all of them. No, not Larry Fitzgerald. So yeah, we did get all of them. Tap show to see. Let's answer. Okay. So yeah, you can do it where it'll show up Our rarity score was not high. A lower score means your answers are more rare. The score will change throughout the day. Yeah.
Oh, a lower score means.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's because 43% got Ertz, 45% were Connor.
Well, that top row, we had the exact same top row.
Yeah, like Revis only 22% got him. Keekly only 13% said him.
I have
How
no
the
idea who that
fuck?
is.
Well,
Only-
I guess others would have said Steve Smith.
Or Cam Newton was the most popular answer for that one because he's more recent. Only 29% got Vic. So like we didn't do too bad there.
No, we did all right.
I forgot Sanchez played with Philly.
Me too. I thought you were
So
saying
did I.
he played for the Jets, but I say he went to 2 AFC title games.
Oh no, I remember him playing for the Jets.
Yeah, they
I distinctly remember him playing for the
Yeah.
Jets, Mr. Butt Fumble himself.
and you know I actually I think a higher percentage for the Pro Bowl Cardinals could have been Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
But Fitz.
Oh well, I mean yeah, Fitz is the obvious answer. That's all I've got listed.
Yeah.
To close out, who are we taking to win the Super Bowl as of this current moment?
Not the Bengals anymore.
Not the Bengals anymore.
I had the honestly.
Yeah, who did
for the
I
AFC.
had
For the AFC, I easily either have it being probably either the Dolphins or the Chiefs, just because the Chiefs will fucking get good again.
I mean they're not bad.
No, but they haven't been playing their best football.
No, that's true.
So I'm gonna say that the way that they've been playing, unless someone can seriously slow them down, or they do the Miami thing where they just fall off a cliff in January, the Dolphins probably.
Okay, I would be devastated.
To make it to the Super Bowl,
Okay,
and then Eagles probably on the NFC because there's no other team that's really that good besides
Yeah.
the 49ers, maybe.
so who have you got winning it? Philly?
Unless Miami can overcome either Philly or San Fran's defense, whoever's coming to the NFC's representative.
Okay, Brian.
Those defenses are just really good.
I don't remember who you had preseason. Who you got now?
Okay, let's see. So
I had Baltimore, and I think based on the way it is currently, I'm gonna go full delusional fan mode and go Dolphins.
Eh,
I'm still
So
picking
you-
Philadelphia to get there.
so
though.
you are the Delulu.
I am the Delulu.
So AFC. I would not be surprised to see a rematch of last year
Okay.
with Philly edging them out.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. And real quick, breaking news at the end of the podcast: Randy Gregory just got traded.
He got cut, didn't he?
Apparently not. Apparently they were able to work out a trade. Broncos are trading pass rusher Randy Gregory, as well as a 2024 7th round pick, to the 49ers for a 2024 6th round pick.
Fuck.
So I don't know how much good that's going to do.
Well, that's made San Fran a little scarier because Randy Gregory wasn't bad.
No, he was good. He just has attitude problems.
Yep.
And yeah, that's going to do it for 3 white guys talking about football. We will be back for the midseason as well in just a couple of weeks. I can't wait to see my Dolphins implode before then.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys next time.